I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. And this AFC West divisional matchup features two leaders in their respective linebacking cores. It's Derek Johnson going up against Brandon Marshall. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the picturesque city of Denver, Colorado. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person on big person, big unit against big unit.
Meat on meat.
Oh, you got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's going to shake, things are going to rumble, and they're going to have an impact on today's game.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Sports Authority Field. The return comes now from Jordan Norwood. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center. In the backfield is Anderson. He'll get the football here. And an alley to run. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And the featured back of this offense today as we get a look at the unit is Hillman.
A very exciting player. In the course of the game, he can make plays catching the football as well as running it.
Second down following the run. On second down, here's Sanchez. Under pressure, and down goes Sanchez. Jay Howard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Third and long, it's Sanchez. He's got time in the pocket. Under pressure, they got him again. Allen Bailey, he's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
So here's Britton Colquitt and the Denver punt team. Back deep for Kansas City, DeAnthony Thomas. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Returnable for Thomas. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So now the Chiefs go on offense in great starting field position. They'll be led out by the #1 overall selection back in 2005 out of the University of Utah. It's Alex Smith.
I think one of the things that attracted people to Alex Smith initially was his mobility, and that's never changed. That guy's a great athlete, but he's so sharp with the football, so accurate, and takes care of it so well, he rarely puts his team in bad situations.
Here we go with Jamal Charles. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Smith. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller able to drop him for a loss of 4. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
A first down carry here for Charles. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle. And here's a look at the defense for Denver.
DeMarcus Ware may be a veteran, but he's not just a wily one. He's a terrific producer. Still extremely difficult to block when he's rushing the passer.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. Again, it's Charles. Room here to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Smith going to turn and give to Charles. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Smith. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now Norwood. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They start the drive with Anderson. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. At the end of one, 7-0 is our score. Charles and I back to Denver after this. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out.